everyone. Doctor Who's 3-episode preseason opener is out on Disney Plus with the fourth special episode ready to air on Christmas Day. So these 3 episodes have been a long time in coming and have been so highly anticipated, given David Tennant's popularity as the 10th Doctor, that it is impossible to meet fan expectations of his return as the Doctor. So I kind of went into this first episode with low expectations, wondering what Russell T Davies has cooked up for the Dr. Donna cliffhanger. So how did they do? First, if you're new to Doctor Who, you might not get the unique and kind of campy storytelling style right away. And some of those inside jokes or the historical nods to past episodes that are in the first special episode. However, they do a pretty good job of laying enough groundwork for a new audience to get the gist of what's going on in the episode and why this reunion is really so monumental in kind of the history of the Doctor Who series. This really is kind of a defining moment for the existing fans of David Tennant's era as Doctor Who. The only thing that really could have made it better would have been Matt Smith riding in on a dragon. I do seem to be obsessed by dragons lately, but I wouldn't put anything past Russell Davies. He's always up to something and he's always got a trick up his sleeve. So special episode number 1, The Star Beast. It was a mix of great character storytelling for the Doctor and Donna's reunion. It had a few really big payoffs for some of the story threads in past series, and it had a villain whose story I really didn't care about. I mean, he was fine. I know a lot of people probably enjoyed it, but I just didn't care. The 14th Doctor regenerated with the face and kind of the personality of the 10th Doctor, followed by these constant run-ins with Donna, whose life kind of depends on her not remembering him until he has no choice but to actually confront his old friend. Their reunion, it was fabulous, bringing back the energy and the wit and humor that made these two characters a dynamic duo on screen. The resolution of Dr. Donna's story was really cleverly done and resonated with several older themes and issues related to Time Lord regeneration, such as the fluidity of their physical form. I mean, it really isn't as important as what's on the inside. That physical form just dissolves into atoms and then reshapes. Again, while I didn't care about the villain, really, or his story, I didn't really care about the villain. The reunion of the Doctor and Donna absolutely delivered on the promise of this special episode. And it really was a decent start to kick off the 3 special episodes. So the second special, Wild Blue Yonder. Now this was classic Doctor Who storytelling. Set on a starship at the edge of the universe, the Doctor and Donna meet a pair of villains who know their every thought and action. And if they aren't stopped, the fate of the universe could be undone. These villains were absolutely fascinating and exciting because we haven't seen anything like them before. Plus, they were creepy as heck in a way that kind of descends straight into that uncanny valley area. This episode pits the Doctor and Donna against themselves, testing their bonds, their friendship, and their intimate knowledge of each other. They each open up, giving us a look into their experiences since they last went off on adventures together. It's a complex meta Doctor moment that looks back at the last few seasons, showing us how these stories connect as kind of the continuation of the 10th Doctor's story. Now he is staring into his own eyes, seeing truths about himself that he can't look away from. You can see time's effect on him and how he feels pulled in different directions, suffering so many losses and having no time to recover. This episode, it really does get top marks all around. It's a really good job. The third special, the Giggle, introduces us to the toy maker, a villain from the Doctor's past, played by Neil Patrick Harris. Really, kind of the simplicity of the story is absolutely brilliant, and it gives lots of room to develop the 14th Doctor's character even more. So he's tired and he's actually kind of afraid and perhaps even a little unsure of himself, which is kind of new for the Doctor. And all of that makes Donna the perfect companion for this moment in time, since there is no other living person who understands him better and who can kind of push him through the tough moments. The episode pulls together past story threads as he and Donna confront a world that has become obsessed with the idea of winning. When the Doctor confronts the toy maker, he learns a few new truths that kind of shake him further, continuing that tear inside him that's kind of pulling him apart at the core. So that when he regenerates, we see a really rare thing happen. We see a bi-generation that kind of results in two Doctors because the 14th Doctor is really not ready to go. It's an epic moment in the Doctor Who canon and a fantastic way to introduce Ncuti Gatwa as the 15th Doctor. Seeing these two Doctors playing against the toy maker is one of those rare moments that you never knew you needed until you see them on screen together. And it's fantastic. The Giggle is a particularly interesting Doctor Who episode because there is so much nuance and history to unpack. We see some disturbing glimpses of things and people inside of UNIT, as well as a hint about battles to come. There's even a mention of the Master, who is kind of secretly in the episode in a clever way if you pay attention. And finally, the 14th Doctor, he gets a chance to stop running. Overall, this really is the best of the three specials that have aired. It really is the best of them. Now, these prequel specials are a terrific setup for the introduction of Ncuti Gatwa as the 15th Doctor. He is fun, he is engaging, and a terrific actor who captures and holds your attention when he is on screen. From his body language to his charismatic smile, he exudes this confidence and authenticity as the Doctor. I mean, he is exactly the kind of actor that embodies who we have come to know as the Doctor. And I think he really was a perfect choice. What they did particularly well in The Giggle is to give Ncuti a chance to kind of shine on his own and really show his independence from the 14th Doctor, as well as his love for the 14th Doctor. Because of how they constructed the story of the bi-generation, the 15th Doctor is really freed from carrying around the baggage of the 10th Doctor, allowing Ncuti Gatwa to embrace a lightness of being that has been kind of absent from recent Doctors. I look forward to seeing what he does with this year's Christmas special, The Church on Ruby Road. I think it's going to be really, really fun. All right, if you give these new Doctor Who specials a try, definitely let me know what you think. I want to talk about it. There was just too much stuff to cover in this single review. So let's chat in the comments. What did you think worked or didn't work in these specials? What do you think of the 14th and 15th Doctors? What villains are you looking forward to seeing, either new or returning? And when will the Master come back? Do drop me a comment. I definitely want to see you in the comments here. So let's dish on the Doctor, one of my favorite things to talk about. All right, so that's all for now. And be sure to hit the subscribe button for more reviews. You will absolutely make my day. And I just want to give a quick shout out to my friend Nara Falk for my Doctor Who scarf, which is super warm and cozy. Thank you, Nora. All right, everybody, I will see you later. Bye-bye.